Local news. In the news, Election Day is Tuesday, and the polls will open at 7 a.m. tomorrow, remain open until 7 p.m. tomorrow night. A reminder that Election Day voting locations in Jesup for city voters in District 1 and 2 has been moved from Bennett Union Church to Hall Richardson Recreation Center, located at 644 North 4th Street. And Election Day voting for Scriven voters has been moved from the Grace Community Center to the new Sam Dreyer Community Center, located at 219 Flory Street. 3 weeks of early voting has ended, and on Friday of the last week of final day of the early voting process, 135 more Jesup voters voted, while only 4 from Scriven. The 3-week total in Jesup is 1,004 votes cast. City of Jesup has 4,915 registered voters on file. In Scriven, 30 early votes have been cast. There are 474 registered voters in Scriven. Again, only 30 have voted early. In addition to the early voting process, election officials report that 44 absentee by mail ballots were sent out in Jesup and 4 in Scriven. In Scriven, there are 2 contested council seats. In seat 1, incumbent Brandon Harris and Adam Pruitt on the ballot. In seat 5, incumbent Lonnie Murphy and Tony Brinkley on the ballot. Here in the city of Jesup, the main attraction, the mayor's race between Ralph Hickox and Tyrone Johnson. Winner steps in and replaces David Earl Keith, who stepped down earlier this year. 3 contested council seats in the city of Jesup. District 2, incumbent Don Darden and Pamela Schumann on the ballot. District 3 will definitely have a new commissioner, as Nick Harris opted not to seek re-election. 2 candidates in District 3 are former Commissioner Tim Cockfield and Stephanie Williams. And in District 6, incumbent Bill Harvey and Heather Altman on the ballot. Once again, the results will be in tomorrow night. The poll is closed tomorrow night at 7 p.m. You'll have the full report for you on Wednesday morning. Again, recapping the early voting numbers. Again, so far in Jesup, 1,004 votes have been cast. Again, the city has 4,915 registered voters. In Scriven, 30 early votes. They have 474 registered voters in the city of Scriven. Wayne County Commissioners set to meet tonight for their regular monthly meeting. On the agenda under new business, consider and approve a beer and wine license for Gardite Tire and Grocery. Consider and approve resolution authorizing the filing of an application for transit with the Georgia DOT, and consider and approve authorization to put a fence around the tower at JC Landing. Items with the administrator, items with commissioners. There is an executive session on the agenda. All that tonight at 7 p.m. Have the full report for you tomorrow here on the local news. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Jesup City Commissioners meet Tuesday night. They're going to meet at City Hall on the agenda under old business, second reading of the short-term rentals ordinance, also second reading to amend the animal ordinance, second reading of ordinance to rezone 231 and 241 South 3rd Street with Building Inspector Don Herron. Building Inspector Don Herron also on the agenda for the first reading to request to rezone 242 South Brunswick Street from C1 to PR. Also on the agenda, discussion of COVID vaccine incentive. Commissioner Armstrong has that on the agenda. Discussion on lead copper inventory costs with Water Department Supervisor Anthony Crawford. Under new business, discussion to request for sidewalk on Macon Street. Discussion for Transparency and Integrity former Commissioner Ricky Reddish on the agenda for that. Awarding the bid for the manhole rehab, Water Department Supervisor Crawford. Awarding a bid for the semi-truck with the wastewater treatment plant. Awarding a bid for a boom truck for the wastewater treatment plant. Discussion of $5,000 grant award for the wall mural contract. Approval of the CDBG language access plan. Resolution for City of Ethics recertification with City Attorney Michael Connor. Also an ordinance to revise the license fee with City Attorney Michael Connor. Discussion of board appointments. Also an executive session for personnel and legal. All that taking place tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at City Hall. City of Jesup has announced it's been awarded a Vibrant Communities grant by the Georgia Council for the Arts Division of the Georgia Department of Economic Development. 57 entities in 43 counties statewide received grants through the 2022 program. $5,000 grant in funding will be used for the Welcome to Jesup mural located in downtown Jesup. Arts events supported by Vibrant Communities grants will help jumpstart tourism and bring communities together in all parts of Georgia. That from Georgia Council for the Arts Executive Director Tina Lilly. She says as the effects of a worldwide pandemic are still being felt, we're especially happy to announce this funding to help support the work of our grantees as they reconnect and engage with Georgians of all ages. This project is an opportunity to build Jesup's appeal as a destination and promote the community as a special place to live, work, and play. That from Molly Hall, DDA Director for the City of Jesup. She says the Jesup DDA is committed to growing cultural activities in downtown Jesup and promoting public art in the downtown area. Once again, the city of Jesup receiving the $5,000 in grant funding. Wayne Memorial Hospital recently received 2 state-level awards. Again, Joe Arati was recently named CEO of the Year, nominated confidentially by Brenda Humphrey, president of Wayne Memorial Hospital's Auxiliary and Volunteers. Arati was surprised at the announcement made at the group's annual conference. He says the credit goes to the organization as a whole. In her written nomination of Arati, Humphrey pointed out certain aspects that she believed made her hospital CEO stand out among others, including his focus on achieving excellent results in a highly competitive environment that requires continuous improvement. She shared his success in achieving revenue, profit, and business growth, along with his strong communication and business development, achieving revenue, profit, and business growth. She also noted his outside-the-box thinking, as well as his vision and commitment to bring the best to the hospital as a top healthcare provider. Humphrey also shared with the judges the practical everyday actions showing support of the volunteers from the top office of the organization, such as participating in their fundraisers, ensuring they receive a meal ticket to the hospital cafe for each shift volunteered, and attending their annual awards banquet. Humphrey also accepted an achievement award on behalf of the entire Wayne Memorial Hospital Auxiliary and volunteers at the conference. In order to attain the achievement award, the volunteers were required in 1 year's time to issue 3 newsletters to the membership, invite their district directors to the hospital for a visit, add at least 1 new volunteer to the group, pay state-level dues, attend annual conference and spring district meetings, appoint a healthcare advocate, complete a community outreach project, and file a president's report. Upon hearing the news of both awards, Humphrey said she felt ecstatic. Although some of these tasks were difficult to complete in the pandemic year, she said the volunteers made it happen. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, a reminder coming up on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, the announcement of the winners in the City of Jesup Scarecrows Among Us contest. Scarecrows have decorated the downtown area for the past several weeks, and today we found out which ones the judges thought were the best. And the announcement coming up this morning on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Veterans Day celebrations right around the corner. This Saturday, the Veterans Day Parade in downtown Jesup. It gets underway at 10 a.m. Saturday. Lineup will be on Southwest Broad Street at West Cherry Street at 9 a.m. Banks Real Estate helping the lineup and parade. If you'd like an entry into the parade, contact Banks Real Estate at 912-559-2142. Wayne County High School putting on their annual Veterans Day program for the public. It's set for Thursday, November 11th at 10 a.m. at the high school. Once again, the public invited, especially all veterans, as this program is to recognize and honor you. Always a popular and very entertaining program. Once again, that's set for next Thursday, November the 11th at the high school gymnasium. Chamber of Commerce getting ready for their Legacy Dinner. Again, that's been rescheduled. Ticket information, contact the Chamber at 427-2028. And also underway now is the annual Wayne County Toy Drive. As that's begun, will continue until December the 3rd. Last year, they provided toys to approximately 1,000 children in the community, giving them a Christmas of their own. The Wayne County Toy Drive Committee is dedicated to making this Christmas even better. It's a wonderful way to show your love and blessings this holiday season. Many local businesses can show their support by having a Christmas wrap box as a drop-off for toys. Any business that would like to participate in the toy drive should contact Tracy Smith at 427-1313. Toys can be dropped off through December 6th. Monetary donations can also be made at Jesup City Hall. Checks should be made payable to the Wayne County Toy Drive. They'd like to encourage everyone in the community to participate, help bring Christmas to those children in need. Wayne County Toy Drive applications may be obtained at Jesup City Hall. Deadline for all applications is Friday, December 3rd. And if you need more information, contact Tracy Smith at City Hall at 427-1313. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan said, have a great day.